Flames and heavy black smoke poured from the side of an American Airlines jet that aborted takeoff and caught fire on the runway at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport on Friday, forcing 170 crew and passengers to evacuate and resulting in 8 injuries, authorities said. Pilots on American Airlines Flight 383, bound for Miami, reported an engine-related mechanical issue, according to airline spokeswoman Leslie Scott. She said 7 passengers and a flight attendant with minor injuries were taken to a hospital to be evaluated. Footage from the scene showed the Boeing 767, which appeared to be damaged on its rear and along its right side, sitting on the runway with flames underneath and shooting from one side, along with plumes of smoke. The right wing was drooping toward the ground and appeared to be partially melted.
Let's get back to this news that we've been sharing with you out of Chicago's O'Hare Airport. You see that American Airlines 767 that caught fire. Our transportation correspondent, Chris Van Cleve, has been reporting this out for us, and he joins me now. Chris, what more can you tell us?
American Airlines Flight 383 and Boeing 767-300 was bound for Miami. American says there were 161 passengers and 9 crew on board. All have evacuated safely. There are no reports of injuries. They're about to be bussed back to the terminal. The FAA has put out a statement indicating that the cause of this may have been a blown tire about 2:35 Chicago time. The pilots then aborted the takeoff, which then may have led to the fire. American Airlines has not been able to confirm that as the potential cause here, but you can see that the fire appears to be on the right-hand side, to be the number 2 engine side of the airplane, with a on the side of the plane of the co-pilot, if you will. But at this point, it sounds like all 170 people on board got off this aircraft without injury. Remember, the FAA, when they certify an aircraft, they require that you have to be able to evacuate a plane within 90 seconds, even with half of the exits blocked. So even if you couldn't use the exits on the side where the fire was, whether it was a wheel fire or an engine fire or whatever started burning, you need to be able to evacuate the plane in 90 seconds. And it appears, at least preliminary reports here, is that everybody got off this plane in enough time to safely get away from the danger. And then you saw fire crews respond very quickly, as they would. This is obviously going to create some departure and arrival issues at Chicago O'Hare, as one of their runways will be out of service while this is going on. I would expect that you'll see both the FAA and the NTSC take a look at what happened here. So it's going to be a fairly high-profile incident. We would not call this a crash, but likely an aborted takeoff where whether it was the brakes that sparked this fire or something else that led to a fire. When a 767 is a wide-body, large airplane that typically would fly a long-haul international flight. If you have to slam on the brakes there, those brakes are going to get very hot, particularly if you've had tires blowing out and things like that. So, a fire can occur. You evacuate the plane as they did. They get everybody off, and then you let the fire crews put out the fire, and you'd be grateful that everybody got off okay.
And I think there are a lot of families right now very grateful for that very fact. Chris Van Cleve, our transportation correspondent, reporting for us today. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Sure thing.